So
we have some samples here, but they are not stack, I think.
that's okay.
No. All active.
Yeah, the last time around we had taken, I think, only single images.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hocam bakalım. Deniyoruz ama yazacağımız bu demek. Bir tanesi hocam onu kullanmıyoruz şey için. İşte şunları basıyoruz. Birazdan baktık. Şeyler site için adaptör mesela bir şekilde var. Siteden aynı. Bu buradan mı bakıyor? Evet. Bu da bayağı kaliteli bir şey herhalde. Çok şey. Yani o seviyorum. So this is also like a regular 3D printer, but so really for our chips and for more buttons. So like that's Python folder over there. We print that. Wow. How much does it cost to print then? Not a month. I mean, I don't. Maybe we haven't calculated it, but under 30 or something. Maximum, yeah, I would say probably less than that. Much less than that. Yeah, much less because, like, there are these large filaments that you buy, like 500 grams or 1 kilogram. They're sold by the kilogram. So I think 1 kilo was 400 liras or so. But I mean, so I don't know the current price of coffee. Got us. And then those are like very small, so they're like not full, completely filled inside. So there's like it's like only 10% or 15% filled with like structures and stuff. So there's not really much filament that goes into it.
Did you design it yourself or did you find it from it?
Ready. So there's this site called Thingiverse, where Thingiverse, yeah, Thingiverse, like Ting Universe.
Universe.
Yeah,
I will
pretty much. There's like a lot of STL files, 3D printing files that people have worked on like that, and there's also like laboratory stuff as well.
Thingiverse.
Yeah,
Thingiverse.
that's
Holder.
someone
Falcon holder.
Yeah.
for 15 and 50. You can find pretty much anything like for a lot of it's hobby stuff, but lab equipment is also great.
I heard something making like Raman spectroscope, something like that in 3D printer.
Oh my god. Yeah. They're like custom these pipette holders and stuff that you can like they're holes up.
Scientific articles, they also design 3D things and then they put the file there, so you go and
I mean, again, a lot of it is like I don't know minis and stuff.
What?
You know, like minis, like small models, figure models and stuff for games and stuff. So a lot of it is, I think, derived off there. Like that's how it started, but then people use it for everything.
We even printed some transfers. That's somewhere over there.
We did. I don't remember.
I made it.
You mean 64 well plate or something?
No, it's transfer for.
Okay, I remember, but
for-
I'm not sure if they're around here. Oh, those, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are for
migration essays. And you can put something, membrane or something at the bottom, and then you can use it for.
That's for adhesion to vinyl printing, so you take this part out.
Yeah.
And then if you like attach a membrane inside, then you basically get a transfer, and then you can place it inside the transfer well plates, like individual plates.
Yeah, the transfers are about like couple €100.
I think the membrane would still be a bit expensive, but and also like attaching the membrane inside is probably going to be the part.
So when, why like that?
Yeah.
I see, I know that, yeah, right.
And we got transfers, we had both, and there was an experiment that we finished. Yeah, so it would be quite cheaper if we could.
Where did you get the file for that? Again,
I've found those files from a paper from Denmark. The Turkish guy printed that paper in some journal and give the files for free. Yes. It's whole like the universe.
you also have a 3D there.
Yeah, it's
That's the older one, for SL, so that's a different technology, that's what we're using for our microfluidic chip molds. So the newer one is in the fumed, because it's kind of smelly
Yeah,
and the
it's-
resin is kind of, yeah, not very close.
Is it using resin? That one?
Resin, yeah.
But this one use plastic.
Yeah, PDA is the material.
This is called extrusion based printers.
Mhm.
So it's just melting plastics
Plastic,
and then
then
extrusion.
pushing it, yeah, there's a motor, like small motor on the back side here. So I can just show you like that.
Yeah.
So the filament gets like fed through, and then there's a nozzle here, so the motor just keeps pushing the plastic forward, and it gets heated at the nozzle part, and then since they're getting heated, it's kind of, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, those are
It kind of gets
very
extruded.
basic 3D printer systems. We have SLA printer system. Those are
More complex.
I think it's very advanced compared to extrusion based ones. And you have all another approach like UV curing, etc.
To
And
make it solid.
yeah,
solidified.
yeah, and the most important aspect for those SLA printers are you can get much more detailed structures into micron levels. I believe.
Oh,
That's how we.
and this resin one, so resin is like honey or
Not
It's called resin, but it's not
Yeah.
and it's not an organic compound. It's totally synthetic. Mostly something with metal related. I'm assuming that. So maybe it's kind of thermoplastic, something like that.
but
And
It's close to thermoplastic.
it's liquid like.
Liquid,
yeah,
not super viscous.
But
bit viscous.
just before sanding it mixes it with something, I guess.
So we like buy it like we buy it from companies, and there's I believe photo initiators in them, so those photo initiators in the mixture, when encountered with UV light, a certain wavelength for this, I think 405 or 390.
They are solidified with UV.
it gets cross-linked with the
UV light, yeah.
UV light.
And the UV light is sent through a LCD screen on the bottom side of the printer, and then those UV lights solidifies the structures that is in your print, whatever inside us. And then layer by layer, like similar to this, layer by layer, it gets solidified, and now you have your final product.
It's basically you're controlling the UV light to cure the resin.
Oh.
There is whole other approach called electric something like that, but those are super pricey.
And so these are like, this is in the States like $300 or something.
I meant the piezoelectric
Okay.
printers.
So
Those
which
are
one
not that-
maybe?
300.
Honestly, any given 5-micron step one will do.
So these,
Yeah, sure.
okay,
So
I
you-
put it to desktop.
Yeah.
You don't have to, I think you can
I
just
put
drag
it
and
to
drop
into here.
Poseidon, Zeus, RS, those kind of things. People either like use those for making figures for themselves. But we are
So,
Yes.
using those and transferring those ideas.
okay,
to
so you
science
can do a
papers.
couple of different things.
Mhm.
Um, one. So I am assuming you are not interested in this
No.
region, right? So you can, if you
Crop,
want,
right?
crop it, right?
Mhm.
So
Maybe you should
Without-
push here. Yeah.
okay, yeah. So I usually know the shortcuts, so you can also access these through here, but this should be a bit larger. I think there should be a couple of other stuff written here
Buttons?
normally.
Yeah, there are
Yeah,
different
they're over
versions
here.
of
So Fiji
Fiji.
file,
Ah.
edit. Okay, so it's over here. So for the shortcut, so for crop, it's Control Shift X. So it crops the image,
Yes.
right? So then you have your like stacks here, right?
Yes.
So assuming you're not interested in all of the stacks, right? Because I do like usually get a bit out of plain information just to be sure I
Yes.
get everything.
Yes.
So
We
I think
also
for
crop
this,
from stacks. Mhm.
yeah. So I think like the other ones, except like after the 12 stack, I don't think the information is that important here,
Mhm.
for example. So I can just use, I can duplicate this image. So I want raw data to stay as it is. So I Control Shift D, that's duplicate. And these are all in the like the image things over there, yeah.
Mhm.
So it's asking me the title. I will just say cropped duplicate, and then I'm the name rights here, AHA2, right?
Yes.
28 something. So I will duplicate 1 through 12. So I will say okay. So it duplicates only 1 through the 12th images, right?
Yes.
And then I can keep working on this. So I kind of close this image I don't need. Again, I'm really not used to apples.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yes.
Okay. So I will not save this because it's the original image. I don't want to mess with the original raw data. So okay, so now I have what I want. So I will hit Control Shift C. That's brightness and contrast stuff. And for this image, it seems fine, but I can just hit auto.
Auto or reset, because when you say auto, it applies different measures to every figure, right?
No, so auto applies the thing for the specific stack, basically. But you don't want to change it, so I usually like after.
Is it stack?
Okay, so you can change it from this like drag and drop as well. Okay, so if you maybe it's something like this. So I kind of play with this.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not an exact.
But do you play with just one picture?
Yeah, because you wanna. I don't think you wanna.
Two things then, because you change the.
Okay, so with another image.
With another image. Yeah.
Okay, so with another image, you use set. So let's open another image here as well. Okay, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, I mean you have.
Yeah, I get you.
Wild.
Just give me.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go for another, not AHA2, but
wild type, something like that.
like yeah.
MCP8.
So MCP8 is good. Okay.
Yes.
So let's go for this one. Let's open this one as well. Or yes, please. Okay. So I'm gonna compare these two, right? For example. Make it a bit smaller. Okay, so if you again bring up the brightness and contrast, so you have set the brightness and contrast for your negative control or positive control, right? If you hit set, it asks you to, it says whether you want to set the same settings for other images as well. So propagate to all other open channel images. So it applies the same brightness contrast to this image or any other image you have open as well.
Yes.
And then you can make a better like visual comparison. So let's say you wanna save a singular image out of this, then you can just hit, I believe, Control S.
No,
no, you don't have to. I think when you say Control S, it automatically says only a single image. I'm not super sure, but if it doesn't work, you can duplicate a single stack out of this.
Yes.
You can also save this as a video. So under Save As, you have a lot of things. So for the pictures I'm putting into like presentations, I usually save them as PNG.
Why do you prefer that?
So it's like a smaller size, but it's still better quality than JPEGs.
Oh,
PNG is slightly better quality. So you can also save it as a video. So you can change the FPS like frames per second.
Mm.
So let's say it's like 5 or something. So higher FPS will give you like quicker videos. I'll do the compression as PNG again because of a bit higher quality. Okay, I'll say okay. So where can I do it on the desktop or something?
Yes, that's fine. Is
Desktop.
this? Yes.
Okay, so I will save this.
It takes some time, right?
It should take some time, yeah. I'm not super sure because it's not like a super large image. I think it's already done. Though I don't know.
It should be somewhere there, probably below that. Yeah. This one.
Movies? No, this name
not.
shouldn't be like that. I think it's over here. No, it's not. Is there a button to just show the desktop and close all of this?
So maybe just command space bar, it should show, you can search the name of the image maybe by name.
I'm not super sure how I say it. Sorry. I'll just let you do it.
Yes. I think it's here, but behind. Here.
Oh, okay. So it plays the Z stack.
Yes.
Since
Great.
there are not many things, it's very quick.
Mhm.
So one more thing you can do, although I didn't set it up. So if you want to put a scale bar onto these images,
Yeah.
that's important for you. Set up. The way you do this, so the thing is, so for each different like magnification, your pixel size changes, right?
Yes.
So how the scale bar works is if it knows the pixel size, then it can do the mathematics and say, okay, so for this many microns of a scale bar, I need this many pixels, and then do that. So for the pixel size, you need to first set the correct pixel size. I didn't really pay attention to this. That's my bad on this. But you can change the pixel size of the image after it's like in the Fiji as well. So if you want that, you hit Control-Shift-P. That's like properties, and then you change this pixel width value.
You tell the computer if pixel size is
this one pixel is like 0.65 micron. Then after that, so this is for 10x. So we took them at 20x. So this should be helped 325. So I can give you this value later as well.
So you have these values already.
Yeah. So this is for 10x magnification, but we took them at 20x.
Yes.
This is 2 times. It's like half by 2 times as well. So it's half of this value. So 0.25. Then we go to analyze tools, and there's the scale bar thing. So it automatically can. So you can specify the width, like let's say we want a 100 micron scale bar over here. Height doesn't really matter. Thickness changes the thickness of the bar. So let's say 40, for example. And then font size, it also writes like 100 pixel, so microns or whatever. So let's say 50 for the font size. So it automatically puts it. You can also change its like color or location. So you can put the other location, like
great.
upper left, for example, or whatever. You can like, I don't know, play with these. I mean, it's okay. So you can also save this image, and then it will save it with the scale bar. Even in the video, you will have a scale bar where you put
How
it.
should I save the image? Like again, PNG, right?
Yeah, PNG. I think if you're like gonna put in a
So it's not export. Just say save
you can after like you have done everything, you can also save this image as a TIFF file to like have the have raw data and then this like processed data in its or TIFF format, and then for the part that you're gonna put in a presentation or paper, whatever, you can do PNG.
Yes. Why should I do TIFF then?
In case you wanna like take another image at another stack or change the scale bar or something, to not go through the whole process again, but maybe change a very small thing in your process file and then take another PNG. But if you are fine with like doing the entire
TIFF file have all the processes.
the TIFF file has the like it's gonna have the best
It has
detail.
raw processed
Best
file.
detail.
So that's up to you. Like if you think you're done with this, like if you think you're not gonna take another image out of this process thing, then you don't really have to save the process thing, right?
Yes.
But if you think you will like revisit it and maybe change a small like again scale bar or something else, and then take another PNG, to not go through the entire like cropping and then brightness contrast, whatever process again,
Yes.
you can save it as a TIFF file and let it stay around.
Okay. Okay. I
Yeah.
see. When we put them, when we make a figure out of these pictures, we play with the pictures and then we say do the same thing, amplify,
Yeah, so
color and so on.
yeah,
Every of them, and then we save them one by one, and then we put these ones to the
yeah.
figure.
I usually do the final part in PowerPoint or something. Like
You after finish this, go to PowerPoint and
yeah, with the PNGs.
I see. Okay. You don't
Because
use.
I don't know how to kind of like
Mhm.
put them together, like individual PNGs together in a figure
you don't
format
use
in here.
Photoshop or anything.
No,
for
I
the
don't know
figure.
how to.
Okay. Okay. I see.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. We use a software called PaintNet.
No.
It's very very good one. Okay. Any other questions?
That is what I also wanted to see how we can
Yes.
do with the photos.
This is
but
how you
yeah,
can,
It's very nice. We also recorded it. Thank you very much. So we don't have to take your time again. Okay, Zoom.